Right, trade recap was happening. Yes, I took two trades today. One L and one dub. I didn't take it. I tried to take this one actually. I got a break even on this one. But it was like 11 o'clock, so I'm not surprised. But literally just whipped me it and then went up. But anyway, so coming into the day, I did have a bearish bias. I'm not gonna lie. So if you go into the 1 hour, we inversed this 1 hour fair value gap, and we were respecting this 4 hour / 1 hour fair value gap. We did have London high here. I wanted first to come up, sweep this, tap the EQ of the 4 hour, and then go lower. But I can't lie, there was a bullish SMT here. Yes, it was. So this was this, I think. Yeah, it was here. There was this bullish SMT here. I never even saw it. I don't even know how. I don't know. I was too focused on shorts, and I never ended up seeing the fact that we had a bullish SMT here. So yeah, we tapped into EQ. We had this last 15-minute marked out just as like what would you call it? I don't know. Pinpoint. The pinpointness. But yeah, we tapped the CE of this, and then we had 5 minute here, we had intermediate low, so this is like the low inside of the 15 minute, and then we formed a 5 minute here. That I was like pretty confident in. I was actually really, really confident in this setup because I didn't know that we had a bullish SMT. Now, if we didn't have a bullish SMT, I actually think this might have played out, but we had a bullish SMT, so no, it never played out. So yeah, I fucking lost on this, but I'll show you what I was thinking. So coming to this, so we swept out London high. London high was like this high here or something. Tapped the CE of this 15 minute, and then we were respecting it. So this was like decent displacement. And we had this internal SMT here. We had this high and this high here. So these highs here. We did have Devil's Mark, but I don't know. I didn't really think about it. And yeah, so the highest time frame inversion, we didn't have a 2 minute. There was no 30 seconds, so it was the 1 minute that was the highest time frame inversion for me. And yeah, I was just kind of wanting to trade down to this unfilled 5 minute for my break even, and then target the intermediate low down here for my full TP, which it was a very good trade idea. Like, it started to play out a little bit. I got confident. We came this close, and then as you can see right here, we have this bullish SMT that we formed, and I didn't even notice that either. So as soon as this formed, I should have got out the trade, or should at least move my stop to break even, but I never noticed it, so I never ended up moving my stop to break even. Got stopped out minus like, I don't know, 600 on this trade or something like that. I'm on eval anyway, so I'm not even asked. I'm just kind of risking just to like get through the evaluation phase. But yeah, we had this bullish SMT here, never saw it, and then we had this bullish SMT here that I also never saw. So that caused me to get stopped out. I kind of married my bias bearish as well. So that was another issue. But then coming into this trade up here, so we had invalidated this for value gap. So I'm now like instantly bullish on the day. And then I wanted to see like all-time highs get traded towards. I don't have a thing for it to cause. I wanted to see all-time highs get traded towards. But I ended up taking shorts because we kept forming nice like imbalances. So we had this 15-minute here, we had this 15-minute here, which is the one I ended up taking the trade towards. And then we also had, see on the hourly, on the 1 hour, we had this 1 hour bearish BPR that we had tapped into and we were respecting. As you can see, oh fuck's sakes, I fucking love it when I do this. Boom, right, like that. So yeah, we had this bearish BPR that we were respecting, and we also, so we had this 15-minute here, we had this we also from this 15-minute, this tiny wee one, you can barely see it. This is just where I took my trade to. Could have actually took it to here. I didn't actually target that 15-minute. It would have got hit though. Yeah. Would have got better, but it doesn't matter. I just targeted this for a 1-to-1. I originally had my stop loss, if you want the 2 minute. I did originally have my stop loss at the body of this, but then like price was coming so close to it, I was like, right, I'm actually gonna put it to the CE, put it to a 1-to-1. So my risk ended up being like 700 on this trade. So I got like 700. I got break even. I was like $70 in profit, and then I got break even on this trade, and then it was like $69. Um, but yeah, basically my conviction for this trade was we had this like tier. I wanted to originally trade into the 50-minute to get longs, like these longs here, but we ended up just coming back up, and we actually created an SMT off the move back up, which I was like, I wouldn't normally take this, but the fact that we had an SMT, it's like we're delivering off something. So like technically we swept out this high, or we have swept out this high on ES, so we don't have to sweep it out on NQ. So we're delivering from this SMT, delivering from this hourly fair value gap, or BPR, sorry, this hourly BPR, and there's a 2 minute inversion here. So in my head, I'm like, right, I'm willing to take this 2 minute inversion to this unfilled 15-minute, because we're going to want to tap this 15-minute to then continue higher towards all-time highs. So I ended up taking the 2 minute inversion off the retap. I like got a little bit of spreads or something, I don't know, but it entered me here, and then I originally had my stop loss at the wick of this. I would have just got wicked out and then it would have ran, but I ended up moving it to the CE, just above the CE of the wick, just because I felt like price could come up, respect that, and come lower, because we had a nice wick there. You know what I mean? That's like a nice big wick. That's valid for an RB anyway. So yeah, I was just like, I wanted to see price continue lower. So that on full 50-minute. So then yeah, I ended up moving my stop. Thankfully I fucking did, because I would have got fucking stopped out, and I think I would have crashed out genuinely. But yeah, I was a little bit emotional today as well, to be honest. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like after this trade, like, I was happy with this loss, but I was just pissed off that I didn't even notice the bullish SMT, which is something I've got in my notes, that I need to like have ES opened on here as well as on here, because I was on here, but I couldn't see ES, so I didn't really know we had this SMT. And then this SMT was just genuine stupidity. Like I just genuinely didn't see it. Which is just a human error. Everyone makes human error, you know what I mean? But yeah, so I ended up taking this on the retap. Retapped. I moved my SL here, 700 risk, or 720 risk or something like that. And then TP was like 760. So yeah, I ended up taking that. Stop loss here at the CE, SMT, over and off that, and then yeah, on for 50-minute. I had my break even at the first 1 minute internal low, because there was no real like good break even. Like when we came up here and we were trailing back down, I had my break even here, but then I felt like it was quite close to my stop loss, and we could just like tap it. We could just like tap and then come down, which we ended up doing. So I'm glad I moved my TP to this internal low here, which was arguably the better option. But honestly, I was so like convinced I was gonna get wicked out. I actually had like I had 1 point of fuckery, because recently I've been just like getting edged like so hard, like literally by ticks. So I was like, Ken, what? I even did 2 ticks fuckery the other day there as well, and I still got edged by like 0.25 of a point. So I just did 1 tick of fuckery, which I thought I was gonna get edged again by literally like a tick, and then yeah, and I nearly did, to be fair. I was about to crash out. See, if this actually hit my stop loss, I would have quit trading. I swear, I actually would have quit. But yeah, so yeah, we never got stopped out. Boom, hit full TP, and yeah, that was that trade. And then I was like, okay, we've tapped the 50-minute. Now I can maybe get the trade that I actually originally wanted for longs, because obviously we're bullish. The reason this trade is valid as well is because we're trading to rebalance price to continue higher towards all-time highs. So even though we're at all-time high conditions, we can still take shorts to rebalance the current leg to then go higher, because that's just like understanding order flow, and I think that comes with a bit of market experience as well. But yeah, no, I was looking for this trade as well after. So we tapped the 15 minute. We were delivering off this 15 minute. We respected it as well, and then we also formed this SMT here. Where's yes? There we go. Yeah, we formed this bullish SMT here. So I was just more confident for this trade to work out. And then I wait for the highest time frame inversion, which was the 2 minute. Did we have a 3 minute? No, I mean we did up here, but to be fair, actually, I'm not even gonna lie. Now that I think about it, this should have been my break even. Oh, but either way, to be fair, either way, I would have got fucking tapped and then stopped out. So it doesn't actually matter, to be fair. But I think next time I'm gonna put my break even at the 3 minute. But yeah, nah. So I got break even, wicked me, broke even, and then just kind of flew to TP. Could have held the all-time highs as well, probably left a runner for a wee 4 hour or something. But yeah, so that was the second idea. This trade was like, it was just so clean. That was just such a clean continuation model. It's not a mech because we're not targeting any unfilled gaps. This is more a mech. I mean, we are delivering off this high time frame PDRA. So we're delivering off a high time frame PDRA formed an SMT. I'd say this is like A minus setup. It's like, this isn't like, it's not A plus, that's for sure. But it's not like a B plus. I'd say like it's an A minus setup. This is pretty like A plus. Tapped into the 15 minute SMT, 2 minute inversion, buy side and then all time highs, bullish conditions. This is pretty A plus, if you ask me. This isn't mech though. This is just like a discretionary buy. Oh, that's my food ready. But yeah. So to be fair, I'm getting my confidence back because after this last week, I've been pretty fucking. Oh, I've been eating ass, mate. I can't lie. I've actually been screwing me bum cheek. Just by getting like fucking wicked out by like fucking ticks and just fucking getting stopped at break even and stuff like that. So I'm building my confidence back up. This trade was. It was a good loss, to be honest. Like, I'm happy I took this loss, but like I shouldn't have took the trade because there was a bullish SMT against the trade, and I should have went break even as soon as I saw this SMT, but I never saw it. So it's just something I need to keep an eye on. So I'm always gonna have ES open on here now, like regardless of anything. So yeah, but they're the two trades I took: mech, discretionary, and then this one was mech as well because we were targeting unfilled gaps and immediate low, and then we were delivering off the CE of the 4 hour, I think. Or was it the CE of the, I don't know, like, don't remember, to be honest. Let me mark the 4 hour. I think it was the CE of the 15 minute that we reacted off of. Yeah, it was the CE of the 15 minute that we were reacting off of. But we're in the discount in the 4 hour, so I don't know, I thought we could come lower. We didn't. I married my bearish bias when I should have just stayed bullish. But it is what it is. It wasn't a bad loss. I got break even on the day anyway. Even if I didn't get break even on this, I would only have been. Nah, I would have been up like. I would have been up like 1%, a bit over 1% on the day if I didn't get break even on this. But I took 3 trades anyway, so that's like my trade limit hit. I did over risk today, which I shouldn't have really done. Kind of broke my rules, but I'm on eval, so. It doesn't really matter. As long as I don't do it on my funded, I couldn't care less. But yeah, sweet. Where the fuck I just saw this shit?